Taking the entertainment scene by storm, Paulina Lule joins us tonight to tell us about a new mystery show that already has everyone on their toes. Hi, Paulina, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. So sometimes with shows, it takes a few episodes for the plot to be revealed, but you guys jumped right into it on the first episode. Tell us a little bit about the Emperor of Ocean Park.
Well, The Emperor of Ocean Park is a story about a family, a Black political family headed by the judge, played by Forest Whitaker. And literally in the first scene of the show, he dies.
Right.
Of a heart attack. So it's not a spoiler. And basically the story unfolds where his kids are not really sure if he died of natural causes or due to the fact that he has a lot of enemies in his political life, that he might have met with some foul play. So the story follows two siblings, Tal and Mariah, as they try to uncover the conspiracy behind his death.
And you mentioned Forest Whitaker is the star of the show. He's a living legend. So what was it like working with him?
Forest is a dream. I mean, obviously, I was nervous.
Right?
When you first meet him, you're like, oh my gosh, this is the Forest Whitaker.
Right.
But he immediately disarms you with his kindness, his gentleness. He's kind of a gentle giant. And his professionalism. I mean, he is a pro through and through. He is super talented and he deserves all of the accolades he's received.
Oh, I love that. Your character, Kimmer, is a bit complex on the show. What did you do to prepare for this role?
That's such a great question. Besides the usual, Kimmer is a character who is like me in a lot of ways, but some of her key things are not like Paulina. So it was a really fun challenge to dive into her ability to move forward with the things that she wants without agonizing about what everyone's going to feel about it around her. As a notorious people pleaser, I agonize about every decision before I make it. Is this gonna affect my partner, my mom, my dad, whoever, before I even make the decision, before I even think of myself? Kimmer's the opposite. Kimmer will go, I want this, I'm gonna get it.
Period.
And then be like, oh, there are people upset? Okay, let me deal with that. Let me handle that.
So as an up-and-coming actor, do you find it harder to assimilate to roles that are like you, or do you think it's a little bit easier?
I think roles that are like you are a little bit easier to jump into, but I think where you get to play people outside of yourself is the fun in acting. Who wants to be themselves over and over on screen? Not me necessarily. There are some people who do. But I think it taps into, the imagination that you had as a kid where you pretended you were this, that, and the third on your front lawn, right? And I think that's the thing that draws me to acting. So getting to play characters and really dive into and explore parts of myself that maybe don't always exist in real life is the fun part of acting.
So before I let you go, I saw that you watched a ton of Disney movies growing up. I am a Disney child myself. So I want to know, if you could put yourself in any Disney movie, what movie are you choosing?
Ooh, any Disney movie. If I could put myself in it.
Yes.
I would want to be in The Lion King.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I mean, that's my favorite Disney movie. I think I would probably have been like Timon and Pumbaa, like chilling, Hakuna Matata. We're just hanging out in the woods. I'm like a big nature nerd. I'm going to Yellowstone next week. So I would be out in nature, just chilling.
Just chilling, relaxing. That's your vibe. Where can we go to watch the new show?
You can go to MGM Plus, and we air every Sunday.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Paulina, for joining us.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back with more Good Day Stateline.